I will be doing African American first in Delaware law enforcement. Lockmore Purnell was hired by the Wilmington Police in 1924, making him not only the first African American officer in Wilmington, but in the state of Delaware. Walter Lockmore Purnell, his son, was the first African American to be promoted to the rank of lieutenant on the Wilmington, Delaware Police Force. His father was Lockmore Purnell, and he was the first African American officer to receive a pension. Jerel W. Morton, the grandson and great-grandson, began his law enforcement career with the Newcastle County Police Department. He later transferred to the Delaware State Police after 3 years. Jerel Morton is a lieutenant with the Delaware State Police and is currently assigned to Troop 2, along with the polygraph unit. Jerel was a detective for 7 years with the Sex Offender Registration and Apprehensive Unit before being promoted to sergeant in December 2019. As a sergeant, Jerel was the shift commander at Troop 3 in Camden, Delaware, and was transferred to Troop 9 in August 2020. Jerel remained a sergeant at Troop 9 until he was promoted to the rank of lieutenant in January of 2020. Jerel is the fastest person in Delaware State Police history to go from the rank of Master Corporal to lieutenant in 2 years and 1 month. Jerel oversees approximately 50 patrol troopers at Troop 2. Jerel is also a polygraph examiner for the Delaware State Police. Jerel has followed along the lines of first in his family with his great-grandfather Lockmore and his grandfather Walter as being the first officers in the Wilmington Police Department. In November of 2018, Jerel became the first African American polygraph examiner in the 99-year history of the Delaware State Police. Jerel completed extensive training and ranked top 6 in his class at polygraph school. Along with his lieutenant duties, Jerel is assigned to President Biden's motorcade detail. When President Biden arrives in Delaware, Jerel will assist his Secret Service in transporting President Biden to various places throughout Delaware. Jerel has been doing this detail since President Biden ran for office against Donald Trump. Jerel has also been assigned as personal security for Scottie Scheffler, the #1 ranked golfer in the world. Jerel spent the week walking the golf course with Scottie Scheffler at the BMW Classic at the Wilmington Country Club and making sure that he was safe. Jerel even has been seen signing autographs at the event. Some of the other security details Jerel has been assigned during his career was to guard the National Hockey League Stanley Cup, assigned to tennis player Venus Williams' security detail. Also the former First Lady Laura Bush and actor Ice-T. When not performing his duties or conducting polygraphs, Jerel enjoys playing basketball, working with computers, and spending time with his family. Jerel was born and raised in Wilmington, Delaware. He is a St. Mark's High School graduate and a member of the 1989 State Championship basketball team. Jerel is a graduate of North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina. He is a graduate of Wilmington University, obtaining a master's in Homeland Security Information Assurance. Jerel is a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. He is a member of the Alpha Phi Sigma Criminal Justice Honor Society. In October of 2022, Jerel was inducted into the St. Mark's Athletic Hall of Fame. Jerel is a member of NOBLE, the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives. Jerel is also a member of the Monday Club.